Hello, 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 and how are we doing? Hopefully we're doing quite well, right? Well, I just shot a video and I was comparing the Potsdam pistol to the Kentucky Traditions long rifle. It's, a nice rifle. We talked about the stock issues and stuff like that not being anything more than laminated. It wasn't real wood. We used the Potsdam for the pistol model. And you're looking at it and you're saying, you know what? The Potsdam, which is this guy right here, is a very beautiful gun, okay? And I don't think the pricing on these are any different for the most part as far as what they cost. But if I was going to get me one of them Kentucky rifles, I would want to have a pistol that matches it. Well, we hadn't got into Flintlocks at the time. It just happened. And I don't know if we couldn't get one or what, because these were hard to get at one point in time. But we did get this guy. And it is a percussion. And it is made by Traditions, and it has a rifled barrel. It's all nice and rifled. A little tiny wooden ramrod with double metal ends. Whoops, it disappears right down the barrel. We have that. Fits in there nice and snug for a ramrod. Cocks pretty good. And then you can close her up. So, needless to say, and it's got the same kind of screws on the other side that the Kentucky long rifle has. But that is the pistol that you would get to go along with that, but you wouldn't get percussion. You'd want to be sure to get Flintlock. And comparing it to the Potsdam, as you can see, there is quite a difference. The difference between the Traditions percussion here, or you can get it in Flintlock for your Flintlock to match the one that I showed you in the earlier video, and this is almost as much size-wise comparison, or at least it seems to look that way, as the Kentucky long rifle compared to that. So there's a huge size difference. Now this handle here, no, not a fan. I could barely get 3 fingers on it, like so, and it feels like it's going to hurt this knuckle. This trigger's all sloppy. That's how they are. It's got rifle sights on it though. I don't think I've shot this. This belongs to my son. I don't think I've shot it. I think he might have shot it a few times. Maybe I did shoot it. It might be one I'm thinking, that hurts your hand. So, yes. Excuse me. But needless to say, I thought I'd come down and throw up a quick video, show this guy compared to the Kentucky long rifle, huh? It's matched for it. So if you have that, you get this in Flintlock instead of percussion, and then you've got it made. Right? And like I said, of course this guy here, very big. I mean, compared to this here, Kentucky, if you hold them end to end, like I said, it's like, ooh, look at the difference. Right? Big difference, huh? So, but as far as buying them, these usually come in you can get these in a kit and make them yourself, but it's not that much cheaper than just getting them already done. Then you just got to take them out and shoot them. But like I said, this handle, woo, rough on the hands, right? But there it is. It's got the exact same kind of writing and stuff on it, on the barrel that the Kentucky long rifle has from Traditions. Same kind of writing. But it looks okay on the wall. But that would be what you'd want to purchase to go with the Kentucky long rifle. They make a nice pair. Now, let me take the camera and do a comparison here as with these laying with each other real quick. How about that, huh? We'll do that real quick. We'll take a look at them. And you can see, whoa, me shadows on there. Don't help none. So you can see the difference in them. Take this off of there. And that would be the one that matches the old Kentucky long rifle. from Traditions. So just thought I'd show you that, and you can see what it is. It makes a set. If this is Flintlock, or if you get the Kentucky long rifle and percussion, which I have one of those, you would make, this would match that, and that would make a set. And they got the same kind of feeling. I don't know, this one might be wood. I don't know if it's laminated, I'm not sure. Can't really tell unless you get it real wet, and then you'll find out. And you don't want that to happen. So best policy is don't get the wood wet on this. That's the best policy. Otherwise you might be sorry. You might be sorry that you did it. Right. Yes. Half cock. Sloppy trigger, sloppy trigger, sloppy trigger. Full cock. And of course, sloppy trigger, sloppy trigger, sloppy trigger. But it's not too hard to pull and it goes off. Put a cap on there. Put your powder in. Put in your ball. Well, I'd put the cap on afterwards. I put my powder and ball. My powder ball in first. Then we patch. You can patch these. You might want to get an extra ramrod to ram down in there, because this little wooden one, although it looks like it might be tough, it might not be as tough as it looks. And then put your cap on there and put them up, senor. Yes. All right. Yes. Put them up on the wall. Not a fan of that. That is just not how. Just not a fun time grip. Unless maybe you got smaller hands than I do. Maybe for smaller hands it would work. But for me, the first thing it does is digs right into that knuckle. And I was like, oh, I don't like that at all. But anyway, I thought I'd do that real quick in case you looked at the last video. Take a look. You see the Kentucky long rifle, and you say, "Oh, I'd like to have one of them Kentucky long rifles. If I could get a pistol to match it, I would." And there you go. There it is. But like I said, get it in the flint, because this is the same lock, I do believe, that's on the Kentucky long rifle. It's just percussion instead of flint. So I don't know why we don't have a flint one, but it could be they didn't have them. And then when we got this one, it was like, we ain't reordering that. That one's enough. So I'd like to see a lot better handle on that. I forget what they call this one, but it says on the barrel, Traditions Kentucky, Old Saybrook, Connecticut, USA, 50 caliber, made in Spain. Yep. And I bet it says the same thing on the other one. Smokeless. It says read and understand instructions before use. Black powder or Pyrodex only. Do not use smokeless powder. Ooh, yes, do not do that, because if you do, you've got yourself a pipe bomb. Yep, you don't use that stuff. So, yep. Ta-da! Not a fan. Ta-da! Love this big thing, huh? Oh, she's so beautiful, huh? Oh, it's just shiny and polished and good looking, huh? Look at the old ramrod, eh? Poop! Oh, right in the eye! Yes, yes. Yes, sirree. Now that. Now, and it's heavy too. You better have a strong elbow. You better have a strong elbow, or you might be hurting. You'll be saying, what a tennis elbow. Yep, this one here, much lighter. Something's loose in there. Oh, that's me brain. No, it's just trigger. Yes, sir. Not putting them down. They're cool. You know. They is cool. All right. Well, hey, I was thinking what else I could do. Maybe I should have brought the Kentucky rifle over here and compared it with these, with the pistol that goes with it. But I think you got the idea. So yes. But that's what you would want to get if you want to have a matching pair, the Kentucky rifle and this here Kentucky pistol. And that's probably why we got this one. But like I said, I'm not a fan of this handle. Not at all. They make one called the Trapper's Pistol, Traditions does. It looks a lot better than the handle-wise, but I've never had a hold of one, never had it in my hand, so I can't say anything about it, other than it looks like it might be a lot better grip, maybe. I'm not sure. No guarantees on that one, let me say. Right? All right, so Can't think of anything else right offhand. I'm like, oh my gosh, was there something else I was going to do? Well, I don't know. I can't spark this for you because it won't do no sparking. Because it's a percussion, right? You know, the percussion, the fancy design on there and stuff, huh? Yeah. That scrolling, little scrolling on the plate. It's a whole lot different than this guy. It's your Potsdam, isn't it? A whole lot different. Not the biggest difference between those two. Oh, this is wow. Big difference. Big difference. Very big. Anyway, thought you might like to see that and get a comparison and look. You've seen what the Potsdam looks like against the Kentucky long rifle. Now you've seen what the Potsdam looks like against the Traditions Kentucky pistol. Ooh, yes. I put my hand in front of the lock on this one. You can see my hands together. You can see there's quite a big difference between those. So if I was making a purchase, for me, I'd be after the old Potsdam. But you know. All right, well, hey, let me get off of here and sign off, and hope everybody's having a great and wonderful day. I thought I'd shoot this one real quick. I was sitting and thinking about it, because, you know, sometimes you like to get a Potsdam rifle and a Potsdam pistol. You want a French Charlottesville musket. You want the Charlottesville pistol that goes with it, right? And maybe you want a British Dragoon to go with your Brown Bass, right? You just want a pair. You want a pistol and a muzzle musket, or a pistol and a rifle together, right? I was looking at the Baker rifles like they used in the Sharps TV series, and those were rifled, but the ones you're getting off of these guys that are selling these old 18th century weapons, flintlocks and stuff, those ones aren't rifled. So you'll be getting a smooth bore Baker's rifle if you buy one of those. Just a little thing in case you didn't know, right? So, but yes, those were like Napoleon War rifles, like starting in the early 1800s, 1809, somewhere in there maybe. All right, well, hey, let's get off of here and call it a day, huh? Shall we? Yes, we shall.